All right, welcome to accessory class. Here is our workout for today. It is all upper body. Yay!
All right.
We got some bent rows, front
Yay.
legs, Cuban press, stone angels. I know those are your favorite.
Yeah.
Upright rows. We got some curls, triceps, and Z press.
Awesome.
So for today's workout, you will need just a set of dumbbells. And then if you have some smaller weights, like small plates or canned food or something like that, you could use for our more isolation stuff, the snow angels and the external rotation. We can use those as well. And I turn my fan down a little bit.
So you're going to have to move.
All right. So we are going to get started with the dumbbell bent over row. You need either one or two dumbbells to be on for this one, depending on what you are doing with your weights. We are going to do a tempo today, so it's going to be 2 seconds down. We'll get a nice 12 at the top. We're going to get set up here. You're going to slow facing the ground, so we're going to nice flat down. We're going to squeeze up, pause, and then 2 seconds on the way down. Okay. On this one, we are going to do 10 reps at that tempo, and I'm just going to put you guys on mute for now so you don't have any of that background noise. And when you are ready, we're going to get started with our rows. Again, 10 reps. We're going to pause at the top and then nice and slow on the way back down. When you're ready, go ahead and get started. We're pulling up to the chest. So I want you to think about pulling your shoulders back or squeezing the back. We're doing 10 reps here of our rows. And from there, you're going to grab your light weights, whatever you have for your lighter weights. And we're going to do a front raise and a lateral raise. So we're going to go palms down on both of these. Feet are going to be underneath our hips. We're going to squeeze up even with the shoulders. And then we're going to pull the shoulders back and squeeze out to the side. We're going to go 10 each way, just nice and controlled, both directions. Even with the shoulders on the way up. We're going 8 each direction. Once you're done with those, you can go and set your weights down. And the last one is going to be a single arm Cuban press. If you remember the Cuban press, instead of our elbow being forward, we're going to have our arm out to the side. We're going to start with our dumbbell right on top of the shoulder. We're just going to squeeze and press straight up. We're going to do a single arm. We're going to do 8 reps on each side. We're going to pause at the top, pause at the bottom, and we're going to slow on the way down. So when I start, I'm going to press up, pause, 2 seconds down. I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to press. Okay? We're going to do 8 reps on each arm. Pause at the shoulder, pause overhead, and then slow on the way down. Make sure that elbow's coming out to the side. Woo, that That pause at the bottom is a big game changer. Shake out those arms. You can do another 8 on the other side. Remember, pause at the top, pause at the bottom. Slow on the way down. Once you get 8 on each side, we're going to go back to our bench over rows. So on this one again, we're going to do 10 reps. We're going to get that pause at the top, pull the shoulders back, and then nice and slow on the way down. All right, 10 of those. Shake out your arms a little bit. Go back into our front and lateral raise with our lighter weights. Again, palms are facing down, feet are under our hips. And squeeze up and squeeze out. 10 reps each way, just get control both directions. Ooh, those shoulders. All right. A little bit of rest here. We're going to go into our Cuban press. Yes, it's going to be our overhead press, 1 arm at a time. 8 reps on each side. That slight pause at the top, pause at the shoulder. Elbows out to the side, we're squeezing tight. All right. 8 reps on one side, 8 reps on the other. A little pause at the bottom. All right. Those arms a little break here. We get 1 more round. We're going to work some of those smaller stabilizer muscles for a little bit. And we'll work those show muscles. All right, start with our bench over rows here. We'll get our last set of 10. We're gonna get that little pause at the top. All right. Back into our front and lateral raise. Our small weights. Up out in front, out to the side, 10 reps each way. All right. Make sure you get one more set of our Cuban press. Going 8 on each side. Remember, we're going to pause at the bottom, nice and slow on the way down. Eight reps on each side of the muscle. All right. Take a little breather. As I said, we're going to work on some of our smaller muscles on this next one. So our next series, we'll start with our snow angels. Yeah, so when we're laying on the ground, face down. You can do this with or without weight today. It's up to you, depending on how your shoulders are feeling. Probably going to go without weight. So let's start with our snow angels. So we're going to lay on the ground, face down. With this one, we're going to start with our hands out in front. You can start palms up. And then we're going to think 2 seconds around and 2 seconds back. We're going to raise our hands up off the ground. We're going to do 10 reps. Nice and controlled each direction. Again, you can do this with or without weight. Nice and controlled. Yeah, feels good. All right, from there, we're going to come to a seated position on the butt. And what we're going to do on this one is our external rotation. You're going to grab your small weight. We're going to sit in a position here where our knee is in line with our shoulders. So we're going to rotate our torso, and here your knee is going to block your elbow. We're going to lower down for about 2 seconds, pause, and we're going to squeeze back up, pause. 2 seconds down, pause, squeeze up, pause. All right? So with your light weight, we'll move through this. We're going to do 10 on each side. Nice and controlled down, slight pause, and then back up. You have 10 on one side, then we can go ahead and switch. We'll do the same thing, 10 on the other side. And blocking that elbow with the knee, get our torso rotated around here. It's a nice big squeeze on the way up, and slow on the way down. Now, once we finish out 10 on each side here, we're going to stand up. And this next one's going to be our upright row. We can do this one with 1 or 2 dumbbells. If you have a heavy enough dumbbell, you can do it with 1. If you don't, you can do it with 2. What we're going to do on this one, if we have 1 dumbbell, is we're going to hold overhand just in the middle on the handle here. Get our feet under our hips. We come all the way up to the chin, pause, and then we're going to slowly lower 2 seconds down. And we're going to do 10 reps here. So nice pause at the top, and then slow on the way down. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can do them at the same time if one is not heavy enough. And when you're ready, go ahead and get started. A little pause at the top, and then slow on the way down. Going 10 reps here. And once you get through 10 reps, we'll come on back down to your mat. Now we're going to go for our second set of snow angels. Again, good control both directions here. Keeping those hands up off the ground. Get through your snow angels. So come back to our seated position. Do another set of our external rotations. So grab your light weight. Elbows against the knee here. We're going to squeeze up, pause, slowly come back down. We're going to do 10 on each side. Then on one side, we'll go ahead and switch. We'll get 10 on the other. Good. 10 reps on each side. We'll go ahead and stand back up and get our next set of our upright row. And we're going to squeeze up just below the chin, slight pause, and then 2 seconds down. 10 reps. So those elbows are coming up nice and high. Finish out that set. We'll shake out your arms a little bit. We get one more round, again, starting with our snow angels. Come on back down to the ground. We have our 10 reps, slow and controlled each direction. All right, 10 each way. Come back for our external rotations. We're going to do 10 on each side on this one as well. Just nice and slow on the way down. Big squeeze on the way up. 10 on one side, we'll switch, get 10 on the other side. Be sure again, a big squeeze through the back of that shoulder. Right, finish out that set. We have one more set of our upright row. And we'll get into our last series. Again, nice big squeeze on the way up, elbows high, pause, and then slow on the way down. All right, your arms a little bit of a break here. Have one more series. Are your shoulders feeling good by now, huh? Arms are burning. All right, so our last series, we're gonna start with some curls. We have some tricep extensions, and then we have a couple seated presses. So we're gonna start with our curls first. We're gonna do a Zottman curl, which means when we start, our palms are facing away from the body. We're gonna come up, we're gonna rotate so our palms are facing towards the body on the way down. Okay, so palms are forward on the way up. We're gonna rotate our hands, and then we're gonna slowly come back down. Okay, so kind of a reverse curl on the way back down. So with our dumbbells, we're gonna do this. If you can, we're gonna try to stick with a tempo of 2-0-2-0. Meaning we're gonna take about 2 seconds to get to the top, we'll rotate, and we'll go 2 seconds to get to the bottom. If you have dumbbells that are really heavy, you might wanna go a little bit faster through these reps, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of these. So when you're ready, you're gonna do curl up, slow, rotate, and then down, slow. Put the elbows in nice and close to the body. Do the best you can, trying to resist those weights on the way back down. Whew. Way back down is tough. All right, our next one's gonna be our overhead tricep extension. We're gonna take one dumbbell on this one. We're gonna bring our arms up over our head. So our palms are gonna face up, little diamond shape with our hands on our dumbbell, just around one head of the dumbbell. Core is gonna stay nice and tight, elbows are close to the head. We're just gonna squeeze that dumbbell straight up over our head, and then slowly lower back down. So I want to get a 1 second pause at the top and then 2 seconds down. We'll do 10 of these as well. Keeping that rib cage tucked in, elbows right by the ears. All right, and the last one here, we're gonna take a seat with our 2 dumbbells. You'll let your legs come wide if you need to. We're gonna try to sit up as tall as possible here. Dumbbells are gonna start on the shoulder with our elbows pointing forward. And as our Z press, we're gonna press once, slowly come back down, and we're gonna press the other one. Slowly come back down. We're gonna do 8 on each side here, okay? So a little bit of core stability, just isolating those shoulders a little bit more. Big press up, and then slowly back down. Oh, well, how's feeling so far, guys? All right, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds, we'll be done. All right, let's get those arms shaking out a little bit. We go back to our bicep curls. Our Zottman curls, remember, palms up, rotate, palms down. Gotta resist on the way back to the waist. 10 reps here. Nice and controlled, both directions. Ugh. All right, we got our tricep extensions next. 10 reps again, pause at the top, slow on the way down. Keep that rib cage tucked in. All right, going back to our seated press. Got 8 reps on each side. Got 1 second pause at the top. Slow on the way down. We want to make sure that elbow's in front, not out to the side on this one. And ready, get started here. Sitting up nice and tall on those sit bones. one more round. Finish it out. And our last set of curls. Try to get through all 10 reps here. Need to rest a little bit as we go. We can shake them out. Last set of 10, good control both directions. All right, when you are ready, go right back into our tricep extensions. Last 10 reps on these. Get that nice and slow on the way down, making sure that rib cage is staying in tight. Woo! Last exercise. And you can attempt to go take a shower. All right, so we got our last set of the Z press. 8 reps each side, nice tall posture. And we're slow on the way down here. Thanks. All right. That is a very successful upper body workout.